Kyrie Irving, also known as the most overrated basketball player on the planet. The planet which, until not so long ago, he thought was flat. Yeah, that's right. I'm Dave Ettinger of CBS Sports Radio. This is the Dave Talk Sports YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me as you do every single morning on the way home from work. It is 6:28 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the only place to be. So Kyrie Irving in the news again because he was inexplicably named the player representative or the vice president of the NBA Players Association to essentially represent his buddies, his peers, his other players for the Players Association. And I, for one, don't get it at all. Right? We know he can be a head case, but let's just talk about the basketball side of things. He's so overrated because he's never on the court. So when Kyrie Irving is healthy, of course he can put the ball in the basket. So offensively speaking, he is a wizard. He has a ridiculous handle. He can shoot. He's shifty. He can finish as a guard at the rim. And he hit the huge shot to seal the victory for the Cavaliers when they actually won a championship. And that's all great, but none of that is worth the trouble. None of it. Because Kyrie Irving is averaging less than 60 games played per season in his career because he's never freaking healthy, ever. He was hurt in high school. That's why he didn't play in his entire season when he played at Duke for less than 1 year. And despite that, because everyone thinks he's so talented, which he could be, he was the number 1 overall pick. Okay, great. But, and this is the part where I almost get run off the road. We love that part. This is the fun of talking and driving. Yeah, let's get home safely, shall we? So Kyrie Irving is the number 1 overall pick in the draft to the Cleveland Cavaliers. And what happens in the 3 years when he's the man in Cleveland before LeBron comes back? They do not make the playoffs once. They don't even sniff the playoffs. So he can't be the man, right, and bring a bad team and a bad supporting cast to the postseason. We've seen that. So LeBron comes back. They have an annual trip to the NBA Finals every single year, and they finally win one. Great. But then you voluntarily ask out of town and basically tell the world, yeah, no, I've had enough of going to the finals every year. I don't want that for my career. Oh, yeah, that's a terrible thing. Who would ever want that? Okay, that was the first sign that maybe you're not all there. Okay, whatever. Boston just absolutely rips Boston apart. Stunts the growth of Jason Tatum, who we've seen as an absolute star in this league. And once Kyrie left, you saw that growth in all its glory. He stunted the growth of everybody else there, and the record speaks for itself. They did better before he got there than he came. The record was better when he wasn't on the court, better when he was hurt. They made it farther in the postseason when he wasn't there or on the court. It's just the proof is in the pudding. And now, in his short stint in Brooklyn, he's missed more games than he's played. And now we find out that he's out indefinitely. Shocking. But in the interim, when he came back from an injury after like a game, he's already talking about how you could see it, man. This supporting cast is just not there. We're 1 or 2 pieces away to really compete. And I know we get KD coming back next year and blah, 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 blah. Well, how about you be the addition? How about you be the guy who's supposed to stay on the court and take this team to another level? You're ripping your teammates apart, who, by the way, Jared Allen having a great year. Spencer Dinwiddie, a deserved all-star, who, listen, Spencer Dinwiddie is having a great season, and they're winning in spite of Kyrie Irving not being on the court. So I am truly confused. Why in the world the Players Association, because it was a vote, they voted him into this position to represent them. And I get that he's smart, he can use big words, and there's a fine line between brilliant and crazy sometimes. But I think the guy is just an absolute head case who is not tough. I know people just get hurt and get injured, but this guy screams. I don't know what he screams. I don't have it. I don't have that X factor that says I want to be on the court. I want to fight to my last dying breath to win all the time. He seems like a guy who wants to ride off into the sunset at 31 and just say, "Nah, I got that one title. I got plenty of money. I'm making plenty of money to sit in the trainer's room, in the medical room." And I just don't get it. I don't get it. It's not my personality. I fight for everything. This guy just doesn't seem like he cares. So why his fellow NBA players voted him into this position to represent them for the Players Association, I will never understand. If someone can explain it to me, you got a comment section below my video here. Thank you so much for watching. Again, this is the Dave Talk Sports podcast on the Dave Talk Sports YouTube channel. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Maybe you can make sense of Kyrie Irving, because I sure as hell can't. On that note, enjoy your Wednesday, everybody.